It's that time again. No, it's time to learn the day's lesson.
But the morals make no sense.
It's totally bogus.
Who came up with this stupid wheel of morality idea anyway? Oh, they did? What a great idea.
Yeah, I love the Wheel of Morality.
So, Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Moral number 1.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is the video I talked about that I wanted to make. Just talking about the morals of video game hunting. There's a few topics I want to cover, my thoughts on them, and basically pose a community question to all of you guys on what you think. Feel free to leave a video response, and by doing that, you can just send me a link through the inbox or through the comment section, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is Retro Rewinder, and leave one there. So there's a few things I want to talk about. The first being, sorry, a little out of breath. The first thing being video game prices with garage sales. A lot of people give other YouTubers crap about how they offer prices to people. No one's ever really said anything to any of my videos, but I've read comments on some of the bigger channels, and people bitch about stuff like that all the time, about, well, why would you offer them that? It's almost like you're stealing from them. I want to give my take on that. My take is, if you are going to sell something in a garage sale, first off, then you're expecting to get bottom dollar for it. If you really want to get top dollar for your item, you need to post it online in some form, because you're going to be hitting thousands of people compared to the 100 of people that's going to come to your garage sale. Personally, if I go to a garage sale, I'm going to offer the cheapest price that I think I can get it for. Even if a game is worth $50, I'm not going to say, hey, this game's worth $50, let me give you $25 for it. That's just how I work personally. I'm not going to go out of my way to give someone more money when they have not researched it themselves. If you are going to research it yourself and know what your stuff's worth, don't even do it in a garage sale. Go online. So if I go out into a garage sale and somebody has a bundle of 50 Super Nintendo games and they say they only want $1 a piece, I might say, hey, I'll give you $40 for the whole lot. And that's just how I feel. Morally, I don't have any obligation to help a stranger out that is not going through the proper channels to find out what their stuff's worth. And I know I've seen it in all kinds of people that have a lot more subscribers than myself. They get those people that are just bad-mouthing them about ripping people off, and that's all they do. That's my take on it. The second thing I want to talk about is paperwork inside of a case in regards to a video game store. And I'm referring to GameStop and all those big retail chains. And what I mean by this is there's a couple things. The first is being codes, like Nintendo codes. One thing that I do that some people might find wrong is I will go in and I will film or take a picture of the codes in these games that they have. And some people out there might think that's pretty wrong to do. And personally, this is why I do it. If you go and you take all of your games into a store and sell it to them, they will give you money on the disc. And really, that's the only thing they're paying for. They're not paying you for the case. They're not paying you for any of the paperwork. They're giving you money for that disc. So they're turning around and they're going to sell your game for, let's say, double what they gave you, a lot of times more than that, and they're just including all that stuff in there. They're not giving you any more money in regards to the things that you bring into them. And a lot of times with those codes, I feel that it's the person that originally bought that game new has the right to it. If they give up that if they give up that right and not use that code, then I think it's free for anyone to use, because a game store is going to give you the same price for the code as if you didn't have it anyway. So that's something I do. I'll go in and I'll I don't take the codes, but I will take pictures of them and use those codes. There's a few people I talk out there that just take the code completely, take the paperwork out. I don't do that just because I'd be afraid that an employee would see me taking paperwork or something and get me for stealing. I'm not real obvious when I film, so that's why I do that. The other thing I want to talk about is stickers. A lot of these places have 50% off on stickers, mainly Goodwill and some of the Salvation Armies. Basically, the thought is, if you go in there and it's 50% off of blue item, and the item you want has a red tag, switching the stickers. I don't do this personally, but it's not to say that I wouldn't. It's just, most of the stickers around here are just so almost like glued on, it's so hard to remove them. But I've actually never removed a sticker. And my thought on that, if I were to do it, basically the way I feel about these Goodwills is they're a fraud. They are set to make it look like they are, you know, hiring people that really need these jobs, training them, and they're using all these donated items to pay for the training of that. And that's not the case. Goodwills make money. A lot of people don't know that they are a profit organization. So all of that stuff that they're taking in as donations, yeah, they do use that money toward the community a little bit and help train people with jobs, but they also make money off of it. So I'm not opposed to going in there and getting 50% off an item compared to, you know, just go ahead and just switch the sticker. I would do it. I don't personally, but I have nothing against the people that do, and it's just something that I can see why people do it. Because those stores are just making money off of what people think is that they're donating and is going to a good cause. A lot of times it's just padding people's pockets. I really wanted to make this video because these topics are things that come up in the community. I know some of the people I talk to on here, how they feel about it. There's a lot of people I have no idea how they feel about it. These are all personal opinions, and I wanted to know what people think about this kind of stuff, because there's so many gray lines when you're thinking about morals in video game hunting. I really felt like making this. I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought. Let me know. Other things. I just talked about 3 things real briefly. I'm sure there's all kinds of topics that could be hit talking about the morals of this kind of stuff. So feel free to leave a video response, comment, or hit me up on Facebook and we can talk about it. I'm really curious about what everybody out there thinks. This is Retro Rewinder. I'll talk to you next time.